Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here at Injective. This is a request from one of our community members here over on our Discord from Kratos. Thank you, Kratos. Really appreciate all your contributions, honestly, and more important, your requests here, of course. So thank you for that. Also, congrats to our community members here recently for some nice trades there with Solana, Matic, and Ethereum. These are some nice scalping trades for our Premium Plus group. Our Premium group, we do have a Bitcoin trade, of course. We took some nice healthy profits on, but we are very close on a few other swing trades such as Dogecoin and shoot, I forget the other ones. I think ARB might be on its way. Yeah, we're looking pretty good though. Either way, considering Injective as well. So what we want to look at here is a few key factors. We can see based on Elliott Wave that the price action, if it were to if this is effectively the highest point it'll go, we will see a potential pullback to roughly that 0.382 level at $17. So price does end up pulling back. $17 would be an appropriate entry. The main reason why, because you can see this significant amount of resistance here. Let me take a look at this. Back here in November on the 20th, we can see the price action comes up, fails to get past that level. We can see retest here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times. And then the price breaks through. Okay, so that's a one heck of a resistance at 1707. So the summary here is that 1707 or 1710 is a round number, is the new low, essentially, where we should see some new support. Okay, so again, just some kind of obvious things there that we want to pay attention to. Larger term time frame, Elliott Wave is telling us we have potential for upside. But what we want to look at is a few key factors here. First of all, on the daily, we can see that we are doing very, very well here on the RSI. Money flow index is starting to go sideways. Most coins are still going down, and the RSI going up is a fantastic sign. We've also broken through that resistance level at 0.382 on Fibs, and we can see we are 1 or 2 days away from a convergence here. So again, the key takeaway here is to not buy the premature convergence, is to buy after it converges, right? Because again, a lot of times it doesn't do this, and it'll come up and it'll actually do this. I refer to that as an MACDFU, where it really screws you over. Okay, so be careful with that. We're not quite there yet, but looking fairly strong. We're maintaining above the 20-day SMA and the daily too. These are all extremely positive contributing factors. Okay, so the daily we can summarize is pretty darn bullish and in really, really good shape. Okay, so the 4-hour time frame, are we overextended? No, we're about halfway through this continuation. We could see it go further. We also see a lot of candle wicks up to this level here at 0.236, 1755, so we could imply that that's the new bouncing point for us. We may not see 0.382, okay? Again, handful of different scenarios that could play out, but we're above all 4 moving averages, over 50 on the RSI, and effectively in a situation where the MACD is still converging. We haven't lost that momentum yet. So literally everything we see here is looking very, very positive, okay? Again, we look for reasons not to take a trade, and we haven't found anything yet, okay? So to me, that's a strong consideration for entry. We take a look at the weekly high-low open close, we can see that's right there in that sweet spot between 0.382 and 236. So that's really important too, because weekly closes are something you want to pay attention to. Last but not least is the hourly. We can go ahead and summarize here with the Ichimoku Cloud. We're in good shape. We got another 12 hours roughly before the price action intersects. So if you have a long position open, you probably want to consider keeping it open. And again, if the price action does pull back, we got the cloud averaging itself out there at about 0.236, which is again 1752. So my money is on 1752 or 1708 being solid bouncing points for the price action if it were to come back down that low. Emphasis on the word if. We don't know it's going to come back. We got an overextension here at a 9 on TD sequential, and the price has gone sideways since. If you look at the money flow index still staying high, that tells us the price is staying here at this level, and it shouldn't lower any because we have a strong amount of volume at this range. Obviously, we have more volume at that 1680 range, but I don't think we're going to even see that retested. It does look like we want to leg up here. A lot of this hinges on Bitcoin doing well, though. You got to keep this in mind. If you look at these candlesticks here, this is when Bitcoin opened red this morning and dropped from 38.4 to 37.7. So that little correction caused a correction here. The proof is, though, this is not that massive of a correction compared to most coins today. Okay? So that speaks to it. So to me, I'm going to put this on my closely watched list to see if I want to consider a long position. My hope is the price pulls back a little bit to 1710 to 1750 range. I'll set my alert here at roughly 1750 just so I get notified when it crosses that level, if it even does, okay? And you got to keep in mind, you'll probably be thinking to yourself, well, it never came back to that level if you're watching this later and it keeps going up. That's true. That means I missed my opportunity. But you know how much missed opportunities are in the market right now? Every single coin is a missed opportunity. You can't catch them all. Don't cry over spilt milk. It's okay. You'll get there. Okay. Don't force a trade. That's the bottom line there. Really, at the end of the day, we look for reasons not to take a trade. And here we've looked for a lot of reasons, and there's very few reasons to not take this trade. So to me, a long position makes more sense. Being more of a patient person, I'd wait for the price to pull back a little further before I take my next entry. So again, that's kind of where we're at there. I hope that made sense. I described that correctly. Make sure you do yourself a favor, jump on over to our Bitunix exchange there, exclusive campaign with them. They have a phenomenal resource with no VPN, no KYC, trailing stop losses, multiple take profit targets. There's a lot of reasons to use their exchange. So again, thanks again, Bitunix, for just an amazing opportunity for my members. Thank you. Thank you as well for watching. Like, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. We have a Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It looks a little something like this, and I send out some nice little playout charts for y'all so you can kind of learn more about what's going on. All right, thanks again, folks. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.